Most people think that getting a career in tech is for ultra geniuses alone or people with years of experience. But I was able to transition into AI with barely any experience at all. So in today's video, I want to prove to you that getting a career in tech isn't as hard as you think. I'll be sharing my journey with you and the lessons I learned along the way. Let's dive in. Hi guys, welcome back to Talk Tech with Chidi, and I am Chidi, and in today's video, I've set myself the task to prove to you that starting a career in tech isn't as hard as you think. All right, so let me start with my journey. So before I wandered my way into the world of artificial intelligence, I was an electronic engineer. So I think I might have talked about this in my previous video, but anyways, I'll probably talk about this in more videos in the future. I studied electronic engineering at University of Southampton. So I was sort of doing that. And then I actually even got a job after university, but that didn't end up working out. And that's a long story, and I'll share a story about that in another video. But actually, a lot of my friends at uni at the time, and even outside of uni, that were engineers just like myself, I saw them going into data analytics and data science and AI. And I was like, okay, what's going on here? Might be something that these people know that I don't know. And so I decided to kind of go on that journey to learn for myself and see, what it had for me. And then, 9 months later, there I was working as a data scientist. So how did I do it? And what are the lessons that I learned along the way? Well, lesson number one, it's okay to be a beginner. See, most of the times people are scared of taking that first step into tech because they think they have to know every single thing. Now, trust me, I've worked at a startup. I've worked at big companies, and I know that that's just really not true. So you have to focus on learning foundational concepts. Just take your time, build your knowledge. Start with one programming language, for example, or start with one concept, right? This is exactly what I did. And then over time, I built my knowledge to the place where I felt more comfortable to be able to then do other stuff or go for the bigger jobs, etc., and things of that nature. So number one, it's okay to be a beginner. Number two, the power of an online community. Anybody who works in tech will tell you that there are many times they're facing a technical problem and they always go online to find the answer. The chances that there's someone who has faced that same problem and you can learn from them, you can ask questions. There's loads of tech forums online, and trust me, I used a lot of that in my day when I was doing my first startup job as well, like this, lonely engineer in this company. I'm the only one, no one to ask for help. So, the Google became my friend, Stack Overflow. Trust me, you figure out all this stuff when you start learning yourself. So the truth is, there is an online community. There are people out there. You can ask questions. Chances that you can even be on YouTube. If you're watching this video now, there's probably a video on there on YouTube where you can, see somebody facing the same problem that you face and how they solved it. So there's a power of online community. And trust me, I used a lot of that when I was learning as well. This is the third point. And for me, I feel like this is probably the most important point. Well, at least it was for me. Build a learning schedule. So a lot of the time you're going to be busy. You're going to have excuses. You're going to have so many things that are going to be coming at you and going to make you feel like, actually, I don't have time to learn this. But you don't have to give it 1 hour every day, 2 hours every day. Give it 30 minutes, give it 10 minutes, give it 20 minutes. Just be consistent. And a learning schedule allows you to do just that. So what I did was I had a schedule from Monday to Sunday. I was learning something new every day. Some days I had 30 minutes. Some days I gave it 1 hour. Just be consistent, right? And if you do that, you find out that 10 weeks later, a month later, 2 months later, you've learned so much and you've improved so much. So make sure you build a learning schedule. And another point that I think it's really, really important to point out that definitely helped me in my journey is that you have to find a mentor, find a peer group, find somebody who is already going on that journey or has already gone on that journey. And chances that you'll learn a lot from that person as you go along as well. And then you'll be able to build your confidence as you go on learning in your journey. Next lesson that I learned, which was really, really key for me, was build. Don't just learn. See, at the end of the day, the hiring manager, whatever company, whatever place you're trying to get into, what they really care about is that you can actually talk about projects that you've done. So one of the things I did was I came up with projects, for myself, things that I was interesting, like, trying to build a model to predict FIFA ratings and, or FIFA games. And, I played FIFA, and if you play FIFA, that's something that maybe that's a project you can do if you're trying to learn AI, right? So think about projects that you're genuinely interested in, based on topics that you're genuinely interested in, and then do those projects. But you have to build, because at the end of the day, when you get into an interview, it's not about all this certification and that certification. It's about your actual build experience, which will actually help you on the job as well. And last but not least, now this is not really a lesson that I learned, because when I was learning, this didn't really exist at that point in time. But it is important for you to know, and it is important for me to mention, and that is ChatGPT, man. You've got ChatGPT, you've got Microsoft Copilot. There's so many generative AI tools available nowadays that can actually help you to learn coding a lot faster, to get into tech a lot faster, and even, possibly use it on the job as well. So guys, there's no reason for you not to do this. There's no excuse. The time is now. Jump in, make a difference. Okay, I think I'm getting carried away here, but the bottom line I'm trying to, bottom point I'm trying to pass across is that getting into tech isn't as hard as you think. All right, guys, this has been my journey, how I transitioned into tech, and the lessons I learned along the way. So at the end of the day, breaking into tech isn't about having all the answers. It's not about knowing everything. It's about starting when you are and taking it step by step. So thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Talk Tech with Chidi, and I've been Chidi, and I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And guys, if there's any tools that you've been using to learn technology or AI, please share it in the comments. Let's grow together. Let's build a family. Let's build a community. We're all about helping each other here on the channel. So make sure you watch out for my next video, and I'll be coming at you with new content. All right, guys. See you later. Ta-da.